What's going on, guys? I just want to give my opinion out there about the direction they've been taking Michael Myers in the recent Halloween films, with Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends about to come out next week. Actually, um, I'm not saying it's the worst of the Halloween films because I definitely don't like the Rob Zombie ones. It's a reason for that, and let me explain. So, Michael Myers, in my interpretation, and I think I would believe that John Carpenter had this interpretation of who Michael was as a being, per se. He was never meant to be something that you could truly understand. He was something that they called him the Shape for a reason. Like, we didn't know, like, we just knew what Michael did when he was a kid and why he ended up in that mental hospital, but we never truly understood what Michael Myers was, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Myers, to my understanding, was meant to be a force of nature, something that you could not truly stop nor understand. You knew that you had to just get away because you just could not stop him from what he was trying to accomplish. But that's the thing too. You didn't know what he was trying to accomplish either. He was just going around killing people in his movie that came out in 1978. But you just didn't understand like why Michael was doing it. That's where the intrigue came from. He just chose Lori. He just chose her, and he just started going after her because he just wanted to just kill her for whatever reason he thought of in his head. But that's the thing, you didn't know. That's what made it scary. Because like, if something like that were to happen, and someone to just go after you just because they just chose you to just go after you, that'd be scary as hell too. Because that kind of opens up the realm of the fear of the unknown. That shit is scary as fuck. Like, this is kind of off topic, but I kind of bring this whole thing up with A Quiet Place. Now, A Quiet Place kind of it was that don't get me wrong, that movie was really good. But I feel like I agree with a YouTuber. I can't remember her name, but they had brought up the fact that like if they had made the movie and not revealed the monster at first glance, not show what the monster looks like at first. Now the movie, like as soon as like they made that mistake of like making noise out in public, they showed the monster like kind of what it looked like. It was just some type of four-legged beast or whatever the hell it was, some type of alien. But they basically just showed it right off the bat. Now, wouldn't it have been a little more interesting to know that for them not to show the monster at first and then not show the monster until the very end to like show like, oh shit, that's what the fucking monster looks like. That shit, what the fuck is that? You know? I don't know. It's just something that I just think about when I think of Michael Myers, because like I know I haven't read any of the comic books concerning him, at least not yet, at least. But I just know that Michael isn't. I don't feel like he's getting betrayed the way that I personally would have done it, honestly. Like, for instance, the Halloween Kills, that part where he gets surrounded by the mob and they just start wailing on his ass. He should have definitely, the way they made that scene, like, I did not like that shit whatsoever. Like, they had so many opportunities to just take him out, but they just they just kept beating him up. They have been beating him up for so long, and all of a sudden they think just doing that more and more is gonna just eventually just kill him and just take him down when they know this guy's been around for like a while now. I know Michael's kind of becoming an old man now by this point. I think he's like in his 60s or something by this point in the Halloween franchise. Well, at least picking out back from 1978 and 2018. 2018, I think they like 40 years or something like that. But like, yeah, so like that scene, why didn't someone just like knock him down and just shoot him? Just shoot him. There was one person that tried to shoot him point blank range, like, and then Michael just cut his hand or something like that. Like, okay, fine, just knock his ass down, get him on the fucking ground, beat the shit out of him. Like, everybody was wailing on him, and then he all of a sudden just got the advantage. I did not like that shit. It seemed so fucking stupid. So like, now, what I would have personally done, I would have made it to where Michael, he got like you could have the same scene in the movie maybe, but instead of showing him actually getting affected by all that stuff they was doing to him, I would have it to where Michael personally he takes all those hits, but he doesn't get affected from them whatsoever. Like, I know it kind of sounds like it's kind of, well, no, not entirely, but like, if you're trying to show Michael as this force of nature, well, honestly, going back to that point of like him, you be able to have that scene still. I personally wouldn't have had that scene to begin with at all because, like, Michael's not stupid. I mean, come on now. Like, the fact that they had that part where she managed to take his mask off and everything, I don't like that part where like Michael, when he's getting around, he kind of get the vibe that he's kind of a tactician when it comes to his like hunting his victims and stuff. The man's not stupid, or the shape's not stupid, and like I don't like that they made it to where he kind of became predictable. I didn't like that whatsoever. He's been 40 years in that mental institute and nothing's really changed. He's still the same Michael that was the same just 40 years ago. Everything that Laura can just predict about him, that doesn't make him scary. That just makes him predictable, and it makes him a threat still. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't make him as great as he could have been of a threat if he had I don't know, just became more sadistic, or like, well, he kind of did when he kind of stabbed all those knives inside that one in the back of that one man in that house. But like, I don't know, he kind of had that same way in Halloween 2 when he was killing all the people in that hospital. But that's not really connected to the story though. I personally think Halloween 2 was actually one of the better movies compared to the ones I've been seeing recently. But that's a whole nother story. But like, yeah, like I just don't like that they just kind of show him as being like a mortal. Like, I don't like that fact. Like, the less mortal you show someone that you think is mortal, but the less like they keep trying to. Well, the old Halloween movies, like the ones that like led like Halloween 1, and then Return of Michael Myers, and then Revenge of Michael Myers. I respect those films. Why I say that is because they actually try to show like why Michael can't die, and like why he like keeps coming back, and like why you keep thinking like you could take him down, which you actually can't, because he's been cursed. Obviously, if you watch the Curse of Michael Myers, and you know like what's been going on. Halloween Resurrection, we're not gonna talk about that, but yeah. So they at least explain that. I'm not saying it has to be explained, but at the same time, I would at least appreciate you just trying to show that Michael isn't something that you could truly understand. Like, the intrigue behind Michael to begin with is the fact that like he was just some person that just went bad, or like just completely like turned evil. I even like the theory that like Michael is supposed to be like the embodiment of all evil, and that's why he can't truly be killed. I actually like that theory like a lot, but the films didn't go in that direction. They just made him a crazy psychopath, someone to go on a killing spree, and someone that's like he just can't be taken down easily. But at the same time, I feel like the movie just keeps on coming with an excuse to why they can't kill Michael Myers. Now they probably have gone pretty far fetched. Michael Myers isn't Jason Voorhees, don't get me wrong, but they had shown a scene where Michael got shot in the head and he still lived. Now that would have been like, okay, this guy, he's clearly not a regular human being. But the movie didn't. I feel like the movie didn't have the balls to do something like that, because by that point, how is she gonna fucking kill him? You know. But I mean, they kind of did the same shit with Jason, though. I mean, they had moments where Jason clearly got shot in the head like a few times, and he still lived. You know, like maybe killing Michael isn't as simple as just like shooting him in the head or like setting him on fire, because he's gonna keep coming back and back over and over again, unless you do something that's going to, I don't know, like blow him up, or like something that can like, that takes a lot of thinking to actually take him down, you know. And taking him down would feel a little more satisfying if the movie actually did something like that. But Halloween 2018, like, they missed opportunity to shoot him in the head because the doctor just turned bad all of a sudden. I didn't like that whatsoever. The new Loomis, the bullshit. That guy would never be Dr. Loomis, so I'll just say that right off the bat. Halloween 2, when the people gained on him in the streets, that part was fucking retarded. definitely had a clear shot at killing him, but just didn't go through with it. It was so fucking stupid. I guess nobody decided to bring a fucking shotgun, I think, or they just brought a fucking pistol, I guess. They know this guy's going around fucking killing people, and they just decided to bring a fucking pistol to that fucking fight. Fuck no, I would have brought the best shit I fucking had to kill that motherfucker. He going around killing people? Fuck no. Especially the way he been killing people too. He made someone's fucking head into like a little outline of the jack-o'-lantern. Like, what the fuck, dude? This guy's fucking sadistic as fuck. I can't celebrate Halloween knowing this guy is going around killing people like the way he is right now. One of my fucking cousins out there trick or treating, he gets some ideas. I can't do that. Like, if I had, like, I'm bringing the best thing I got in my arsenal. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck that, man. And everybody was there for the same reason, so fuck it, you know? But no, they didn't want to do that in the film. They just wanted to give a stupid excuse to why Michael had to stay alive for one more fucking film. Well, you assume it's the last fucking film. But, yeah, I just... Like, I would just appreciate it if they had respected Michael's, like, his durability a little bit more, and his, like, intrigue and, like, the fear of the unknown a little bit more, you know? Like, Jason, he's a different story. He's not Michael Myers. Michael Myers is complete. If it was no Michael Myers, there most likely would not be no Jason Voorhees. Let's just get that right out the bat. Because Halloween movies came out before Friday the 13th movie came out. Okay, so... Yeah, so I'm just getting this out of there because like I'm gonna watch Halloween Ends next week, but I just had to get this off my chest because I really don't like the way they've been taking Michael's character as of late, and like I still want to see a Jason versus Michael Myers movie at some point. I really would. Like, if Hollywood can get their heads out of their asses about these movies lately, but yeah, I just had to get that. I just wanted to say that because I fucking love like the Halloween movies. Like, I think I saw 1978 Halloween when I was like 15 or 14 years old, and I fucking love that film. Like, I didn't understand why I got intrigued. I didn't understand why I got intrigued by Michael's character so much, because like he doesn't say anything in the film. He just goes around stalking this girl, and he's just going after her for God knows what. But that's the thing. It makes it interesting because you don't know who you barely know like why he's doing that or why he's going killing around people. But that's what made the film so interesting. That's why I love John Carpenter's film like that. But and at the end when he just got up and just walked away, like, dude, that shit was scary as fuck. What the fuck? Is this guy even human? He got shot 6 times and apparently got shot in the heart too, and he still lived. And like the music just, and then the scene just cut away from that and just showing Loomis's like somewhat shocked face, and then there's a Laurie just like crying in the background, and you just hear Michael's breathing. Like, where the fuck did he go? Like, that shit was fucking good, man. That shit was scary as fuck. Like, where the fuck is he at now? If they had ended that series right off there, like, it would have left so many questions open up, but it would have been the perfect ending too, because it made so much sense. But also, Halloween 2, I feel like that would have been a great ending too, because they actually killed Michael in that film. But it came at a great cost too, because Loomis died too, apparently. He was supposed to have died in that film, but they brought him back for Halloween 4, obviously, and Return of Michael Myers. And they eventually killed him off in Halloween 6. But, yeah, so, because that's around the time Donald Pleasance had actually passed away, I think. But yeah, that's another thing. But like, yeah, I just want to get this out there, just get my opinion out there, because if they ever do remake the series again, I just hope that whoever does it again actually gives Michael some justice, because I just feel like that they're just not giving him the movies he really deserves. Like him and Laurie Strode, they were supposed to bring out Laurie Strode like a fucking Sarah Connor. I mean, yeah, she did, but all those fucking traps that she had in that house really did shit, man. I mean, she had a shotgun. I mean, she blew his fingers off. Don't get me wrong, but like all those other things that like she planned years for, but like, yeah, man, it's just something. It's just something. I'm just talking on my ass right now, but like, yeah, I just feel like it could have been way better than what it were, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it.